Hey there everyone, I am doing my first, I believe, long dungeon on camera. I typically avoid these. I have technically done exhausting in a certain darkest dungeon level, will not say if you have not reached there. However, this is potentially one of my longest dungeons for sure. So I guess buckle in here. I do have my campfire protection. I am bringing max food, not max torches, but yeah, a hefty 24, because you never know if it's going to be 3 spaces between a room, or possibly on average 4 to 5. 4 to 5 spaces between a room will be just devastating, and that's what we're looking like so far. Well, 3, 5, yeah, so I do need to do all battle rooms, which means I need consistently good scouting, which is going to be very crucial here, because obviously I don't want to be going down any chutes I don't have to. Now the scouting, fortunately, this is going to be really the only room, there we go, I'm going to benefit greatly from, because if I can just turn around, that would be amazing, but you never really know. So hopefully I scout here, and this is just going not great. I do actually have technically the max level skills for this section, but as of right now, it's not going so hot. They are resisting a lot of stuff, as you would expect in the Weld, because personally, I hate the Weld a lot. But I'm going to kill off the small ectoplasms and slowly deal with the larger one. I know the larger one can technically make smaller ones, however, it's much easier to deal with one than potentially 2 that will just keep replicating in the back. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't anything. Yes, I don't have a good chance. So I'm not going to bother riposting. I'm just going to try to increase that dodge to a respectable amount, because we're probably going to keep getting big slimed. Oh, cytokinesis. There we go. Now the strongest ability, so if we force him to do that, that's not bad. And we actually just set up for a potential double barbaric yaw. So yeah, that's not bad at all. Wow, nice 2 speed and a crit. You have to be kidding me. 2 speed just outbeat an 8. That means what? He got the 8 and I got the 2? Is that how that works, right? Well, I got the 1 actually. Oh wow. If that just isn't enough to frustrate you right there. It happens. It is a game. It is RNG at moments, and you just roll with the punches. It's not game ending, just very unfortunate that that was a critical strike and not just a average 5 to 8 damage on top of it. That's all. 13 will kill him next turn. Slime Smack, that's another pretty strong ability. I believe it stuns, correct? Yeah, stuns. We only have to do 6 damage though, so, and there it is. As long as this little guy doesn't do that, I'm actually going to move forward and try to stun him. Perfect. And the reason why I did that is because he's not going to obviously do anything. So him not being able to do anything this turn is completely irrelevant in all honesty. So we're going to take that time, get a little bit of heals, and then probably finish this guy off. Hopefully before he goes. Yeah, there we go. Because last time he got an 8 speed and was able to disrupt. Oh, please don't be a battle fight. Excellent. I do have enough keys. I might as well take a peek to see if deeds are existing in here, and a whole stack of 6 already. Can't get much better than that. I mean, you could. It could be like 2 stacks of 6. However, barring normal circumstances, that is an excellent start. I'm just going to open this because I'm definitely not coming back this far. So, yep, there we go. 9 deeds plus the 12 we're going to get from this long dungeon is already 21. That is a huge amount. If I'm to end with 21 deeds, which I'll probably end with way more, however, if, like I said, if I was to end, that'd be a huge improvement. I'll probably campfire right there, my first one, just so I can clear up some item slots for the rest of this stuff. Alright, first thing is to kill the Madman. Even though the Cultist Witch might do more focused fired stress, more focused fired stress damage. I do have camping skills to kind of get rid of that. I don't, stress damage in this party in general is just terrible. So realistically, all my actions should be, you gotta resist it, don't you? She can't lose speed. Why can't you lose speed? Because you need to go next round, that's why. But yeah, realistically, she's going to be adding stress, which this party doesn't do very well in terms of healing, which is why you'll see, I believe, 2 to 3 of my individuals have stress reduction trinkets, and that's why, because we just don't reduce stress well. She's dead, she's gonna go, yep, okay. Get her stressful incantation and hopefully dodge. Nice. I do have the camouflage cloak on, which helps out a lot. We're gonna double stun the front row here. Done. Excellent. Party's going well. Just gonna heal up. I'm actually debating. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, because it's gonna take a while to kill these guys. Because I'm gonna pretty much have to rely on DOT damage, so I want to get some dodge up, and then just start going to town. So 20 dodge, it's not the most, however, it is still more than I had, so we'll take that. And I'm probably gonna bellow again, and then next round I think I'll actually riposte. I could have done the bleed out here, but we're just gonna focus fire. There's really no reason not to be doing so. So he's dead by next turn. We don't need to focus him anymore. So now we can just pretty much ignore everything else. If he is, yeah. So I'm gonna heal that blight this turn. Yeah, especially with him getting hit again. Probably another blight goes off. No, okay, because it does the bleed amulet does decrease blight resistance, which you may think is funny, but we have this ability, which, boom, that's why I'm not really too worried about him. And then that's a bleed damage, and then we can do this. So yeah, like I said, I'm really not too worried about the fledgling getting hurt, because obviously he's made to get hurt, and he's also made to pretty much get all that back. So as you can see, top of the iceberg right here, dead next round. We're good, we're done. Though I would love to stop getting critically struck by random creatures who normally aren't that big of an issue. I'm not even marked. However, it would appear game's got it out. Oh, it's not 40% HP. I'm 1 HP away from... Okay. Well, that is a shame. So what we're going to do is not kill this guy off right away. Okay, now I can. I would say I just want to get around 1 big HP heal, and then we can slice him down. That went actually very well, which is fortunate. I could get rid of that for Crest, then take a campfire, but we're going to continue once. I think I'm going to be okay on Crest, because exchange rate of other heirlooms, such as the portraits and the busts and all that, are pretty good to Crest, because obviously Crest is one of the most common ones you can find very easily in every dungeon. Yeah, 2 more fights, and then we'll definitely take a campfire the first time here, especially for this easy fight. And I might grab more food. I'm not sure. It's a tough call, because I really don't need more food, but I don't know how many medicinal herbs I'll really use in other places. So I think I might eat some food, just take it, max it out. But then I'm not, see, then here's the thing, but then I'm not losing that item slot. So I really want to kind of clear out the item slot. Especially with the fact that I'm not going to be backtracking a lot. I'm going to be going forward, so I don't think I'm going to be getting a surprising amount of food checks. So with all that knowledge currently being dropped, I think I'm going to walk over it. Though I do believe, we'll just do it. I think you can occasionally get, never mind. Everything I just said was invalid. We're going to get rid of that now for that. So now that puts us up to, what is that? 15 plus 12, 27. We can maybe get a whole entire equipment upgrade from this dungeon alone. I always kill the markers back here, but I do have to be a little careful. I just got rid of, obviously, my last anti-venom, so anyone who gets blighted for sure is going to have to be taken care of immediately. I'm not going to increase increase dodge. What I'm actually going to do is just decrease all their speeds, take all 3 attacks, thankfully, this round. And then next round, I will definitely have the edge on everybody in terms of speed, because what's that, 5, 5, 33? Yep, negative. And those are all negative. Those are not 5 speeds. I am 100% going to be the first guy going next turn. So they can kind of crap on the fledgling right now, because he can always heal himself for massive once he gets low enough. So I am by no means concerned about my situation there. And the markers are dead now, both of them well more than dead they need to be. Once again, we'll just stun out one of the grabbers. Well, you were hoping. And I'm actually going to try to... I'm going to increase our dodge now. Try to just avoid an attack or 2. They really have it out for the Fledgling. I'm not sure if they just have a preferred second position hit. However, it's not a huge deal. Okay, now they attacked her, I was about to say. I don't recall them having a weird mechanism where they only hit one row, but... because I could even double stun them right now, which is actually probably what I'll do. I'll stun them. I'll probably bellow. I could bellow. I might bellow. I don't actually want to heal him too much right now. And the main reason for that is I kind of hope he drops to like 13 HP, so then I can just jam my fist into someone. However, I know how that sounded now I just said that. I am just going to do a heal, just top everyone else off across the board. And try to drop a fungal crawler right here. He still might take an attack, and with how they've been hitting, it might be a critical, which we obviously want to avoid because stress damage. However, they still have that really bad speed, even with my Hellion taking a -3? Yeah, -3. She's still at the top there. She's got that stun radius. I'm actually going to try to pull that mark towards me because I have 46 dodge, which is pretty darn high. So I have a good feeling I should be able to dodge this. Now the question is, though, if they can hit the third row. I know they're very fond of the first two positions, but I don't know if they can hit marked individuals in the third. I thought they could, but I wouldn't be surprised if they could. This is a very static party. If anyone pretty much moves, it's game over, because if Fledgling goes to third, he does nothing. If these two can kind of switch, but not really because of Iron Swan. So yeah, I mean, this is a very static party. Static parties aren't bad. It's just if they're not your style, you don't like the fact that you have to be constantly aware that if you change one person, or if one person unfortunately gets forcefully changed, which is not always your fault. We're actually going to campfire because, well, that's a lot of money. We'll do that. Pick up money. There we go. I didn't technically need 8 food, so you're wondering why did you do that? It's just to absolutely just get rid of the item slot, nothing else. So thank you for your worry down in the comments below if you're going to say something, but I am aware of the situation. Do not feel stressed. Now this party has no stress healers, and I know some people, and I'm hoping I'm not jinxing myself because I still have a massive amount of dungeon to go through. Potentially, actually, I could easily finish by this next room or that next room, but we're probably going to assume the final room realistically is going to be one of these two. Just with how this game tends to work, it's not a obviously given, but I'm just going to say how it tends to be, they're usually near the end. Nice minus speed there, going slow, so only one hit, hopefully no crit. Beautiful dodge. And now they're both pretty much dead. So you can see where Bellow is such a strong ability. You might be adverse to abilities that do no damage, but I would give the warning that it may not do damage, but it is invaluable at moments, because if you stun and decrease people's accuracy next turn, you pretty much get another full surprise round. So it's really strong. Highly recommend Bellow. Hopefully we get some double scouting, so I want to find that secret room, but I could have already missed it because I don't think I got a double scout there. This is a double scout. Nice. Okay, so it could have easily been back in here, but as always, no. I'm sorry. I know it's probably popular out there. You want to see the Shambler. It's just, if you recall, I just said this party is notoriously garbage at getting shuffled. So let's, for entertainment value, it'd be, I guess, fun to watch potentially me just get decimated by the Shambler. It is a fun boss to fight, slightly stressful, but definitely fun. But if you're like in your own dungeon, let's say you took this lineup out, you do have to look and be like, well, how would this go? Like if I went in, even if I got my party unshuffled, how would I? It's just not a good party for it. Some parties are made for the Shambler. Riposte parties are obviously excellent. Parties that can do heavy dual damage, what I mean by that is like hit the first and front 2 rows very hard, are obviously very good at it. I'm actually on Barbaric Heal. I feel like not taking an attack or a critical chance. So, and I'm just going to Bellow again since it looks like he didn't get affected by it the first time. There we go. So he's going to die next turn. It's all guns on him. And with speed of 0, we are in a great position to do at least 26 damage. Even if we do just a solid little 4, we are in position to take this guy down because 10 plus 5 is 7 HP. So if we can do above 7 HP, we are Gucci. So 2 more HP. And we have arrived. Okay, there you go. Just make sure that I unshuffled the party and we're good. So yeah, obviously this party is pretty control and I don't want to say like dodge centric. I mean, it has a decent way to obviously increase dodge, but it's not the only way that this party is going to survive. It's not like I have an anti. Don't stop it. Stop it. What do you have? What do you have? Sorry. Necro. Ah. Need to get rid of that crap. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's not great, but it's not terrible. I keep the torch relatively above 70 the whole flipping time for personal reasons, because I don't like getting critted against. I'm just checking that stuff. I think it might be just loot, but on the off chance that it does generate possibly heirlooms, obviously you want those. Now, they're all probably going to get to go before me. So, darn it. As I was saying, I'm going to try to do my best to kill the second position one with a crit, but obviously the miss is a no-go. I am going to barbaric you up, actually. I could have stopped that damage. I'm going to let the damage come in. Well, what do I want to do? I'm going to bellow. I was thinking about riposting in case it targeted them, but if it doesn't, it's not enough damage. That's actually very fortunate. Oh, it's only got speed. Wait, they only have speeds of 3? Oh, no, that's after the... So, it's actually very fortunate that my 4 speed just outbeat a 9, so obviously sometimes RNG's with you, which is why I usually try not to complain. Ow. When obviously I get beat in terms of speed. Because it can easily go directly for you as it can against you. So we're going to start chipping the guy in the back row because this dude can be stunned, however he cannot. So dead? No. Yes, yeah, both are dead. I could stun him. Sorry. Oh gosh, I'm choking on granola. Just wait. Oh god. Oh. Joke's on you if you thought the Nashers were gonna kill me. A piece of granola is. Holy crap. Okay. If you're asking why I kept that in there, ooh, just to mix things up. Maybe you can relate to choking on granola or something in the past couple of days. Holy crap. Don't worry, I am not sick. That is a oh my gosh. That is an inability to swallow food correctly. Goodness gracious. So that is embarrassing. Holy crap. Alright, I think I'm back on track now. Oh, I hate this fight. If there was like a composition in the well that I hate, this is the second. And the reason why it's the second is because I hate I think it's a crawler giant Virago. I believe that is the fight in the champion level, and I detest that with every fiber of my being. It is a terrible fight, and I just cannot say how much I hate that fight. It's just because you got to kill the giant, but then you got to kill the Virago, and then you really want to kill off the corrupted crawler because I believe the Virago starts marking. So it's like everyone hits hard, everyone has an HP theoretically north of 40, I believe. Because the crawler has like 36 HP or something like that, 38 at max level. But then honestly you factor in their protection if you don't have just all shield breakers. So once you factor in their protection, now they are setting out a lot of HP. And then obviously the Giants have 118 on veteran, and I think they have 130, I can't remember. It's a decent chunk on champion level, obviously. Well, actually this is really thrown off because this is obviously the hardest mode in the game, but still I think thank goodness you're bleeding out. Oh, it's always the possibility with a giant. Man, that sucks. Hopefully he doesn't get to go before. Oh man, for some reason I'm like really nervous. I'm actually gonna try to move her back one to try to avoid her from. Don't you dare. Oh no, this is setting up for him to go first with like confusion. No. Okay. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. As I'll say, because if he does, what's it called? It's Confusion Spores? Okay. It could have easily been that, and it could have easily obviously 1 damage dropper. Very scary when you're on death's door and you have to rely on your party going in the proper speed order, which is, you know, what makes this game nerve-wracking because you don't know. It could easily not to be that way, but it could also easily be how it just turned out here, where yes, it's statistically worked out twice in a row now. The lower speeds in the game just got relegated to going last, which ultimately probably saved. Okay, I think that's fair. How many fights do I have left? Oh, I'm out of dungeon stuff, so actually let me just campfire so I can pick those up. I'm actually gonna, since I don't have any campfires left, oops, I'm actually gonna eat up the rest of that food, not the shovel. Well, actually bring the shovel down, there we go, okay. Once again, that, and that, okay. We're doing very well in deeds. Good gracious. 24, 27. We are going to get 39 deeds by the end of this. Now, this is not a money run because at the end of the day, if you're trying to calculate my ending cash pool, it is effectively nothing right now. A lot of my other runs have been, and I have not found a secret room in here yet, which is not surprising at all. I didn't really expect it. Cool. And they're all going to get to go before me. This is where you really would love a surprise. However, it did not happen. At least we can increase the torch, try to reduce some of those incoming crits on us, but at the end of the day, the Nashers are all going to go before us. What we can try to do is obviously bellow and get all these guys to go last next time. But for this round, we are... ooh, that is a lucky hit and a lucky crit just to absolutely get that fight out. The rabies. Rabies. Okay. Well. I thought about bellowing, but what I'm actually going to do is, as I said, since I can't heal stress, I'm actually going to reduce the incoming stress. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I hit? Oh. My hands were shifted on the keyboard. Oh, that's just awkward and annoying. Okay. He's dead next round, so let's try to get a critical or at least another hit on this guy. Probably not going to happen. This would have obviously been the benefit. Wow, I got 46 dodge. Can I please get one? I know I've already gotten a couple, but I need it more than ever right now. This will at least ensure I hit them and they don't go first, but... Well, he's dead, so I had 1 Nasher left. Crap. And another hit. Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, my hands were shifted on the keyboard, which is why I switched, because obviously 5 down below moves you, and I meant to go click, and I missed. So go me. That's a fun benefit of having your hands shifted on the keyboard. I thought about healing with the Flagellant, but I have enough heals through the Vestal that I don't really need to divert a turn of damage. And yeah, I just want this one dead. The fight's over. 3, 8, there we go. 3, 5, 4, 7. Move him back. See, if he was there, I could have tried to kill one and get 3 stress off of him, because I'm going to take another 3 stress after this. Actually 4. Because a trifling victory. Yeah, just wait. I guess I don't need the 5 torches. I do need to start collecting money. I'm holding out on the keys just based on principle, not because I do think at this rate I'll probably find. Oh. I'm taking so much stress damage this round. It's not gonna be funny. I mean, the surprise is beyond helpful because I can at least ensure they go slower in the next round. And actually, okay, cool. I was able to get rid of 1 stress damage dealer. That's very good. Fortunate stun. Because here's the thing. Even if I cap out HP... Oh, yes. That's such a lucky stun. Was that 130 minus 10? It was 50% chance. Okay, not extremely lucky, but it obviously still works out in my favor very well. So, we will definitely take that. But yeah, the reason why I didn't like cap out like 5 HP is because this guy's probably gonna, you know, decimate it anyways, because he either does like 20 damage or it's the 40 crit you saw. So even if you had 5 HP missing somewhere, he's probably just gonna work through it. That's not the worst. Yeah, say 6 because he has to minus stress. I'm not going to bellow, but I am going to actually bolster. Because I'll go before that witch, and as I said, any dodge I can get to just... Oh, no, miss. Now you're going to get to see the horrible... Wow, dude, did you want to, like, shuffle my party less? Because you just moved people where they still work. You only shuffled. What the heck? This is a very interesting range of events that is happening here. However, I'm not going to complain too hard because it is still working in my favor. The only thing I can really do at this point is bellow. I'll probably move the vessel back next turn if someone doesn't get rocked for 30 damage. If it's, please hit the, yes. Yes. Now I can use, exsanguinate, whatever that's called. I can't say that. You know how many times I messed that up in my review? It was horrible. Some of these skills and stuff I'm very bad at pronouncing, so when I go to do like the actual review of the characters, I just want to like cry and put my head into the floor. Alright. He's not going to die. Maybe another lucky crit. Give me a 25% chance. Okay. I was saying 25% because 0.5 times 0.5 is 25. Ow. See, that's not a big deal though. Because as long as I can get to his turn, he can at least give himself some more HP back, as we'll watch right here. It's only 7, but hey, you know, 7 HP was way more than I had a couple of seconds ago. And now he's already at 13. And I'm actually going to move her back. I'm going to try to I can't even finish with him. So I guess I'll just rearrange my party. Doesn't really matter who I say. It doesn't really matter. He's definitely dead. Doesn't look like I'm scouting. Oops. Okay, there we go. I guess I'll just pop the holy waters on him so he doesn't take a DOT. I'm not going to quite eat food yet. And the reason why I don't want to eat the food, I will now though. There we go. I probably should have waited for that because yeah, well, mistakes were made, what can I say? Take those. Like I said, holding on to keys out of principle. It's a chunk of cash I didn't really want to part with. So what I'm going to do here, it's a very, I'll just say it's pretty RNG dependent. And the reason why it's going to be RNG dependent is, is I want to get a double scout. And I'll pretty much scout everything else here. So we're hoping for a double. There we go. Alright, well now, oh, 3. Oh, gosh, that is horribly painful. Okay. Oh, son of a gun, it's even more painful. Ah, oh, jeez, man. Okay, the ending of this dungeon's gonna be rough. I was doing very well up until this point, but at this point there's going to be no forms of stress recovery. We're just gonna have to deal with the deck we've been given here. Dead by next round. We're just gonna bellow once again. They're all gonna get to go. There's really no way around that. I could have barbaric yopped. Just hoping not to. He's gonna need a lot of HP. Because if like one, yeah. Hopefully the Vestal gets to go and kind of cap him off a little bit, or at least in between. Fuck. Oh, this is why I want the Vestal to go in between. I swear she goes last. Okay. He's obviously better on Death's Door, but I do not trust Death's Door on a Flagellant. I've had so many Flagellants die on first hits, even though they have 73%. Can't remember off the top of my head. However, they have a lot, but it never seems to be quite enough. So 41 AC. Oh gosh, my friend's playing a game right now, and oh, what is it called? Pathfinder. And he is frustrated that his 41 AC on his character. If you play Dungeons & Dragons, you'll know what that means. And he's very frustrated that that did not work out for him. I'm going to try to do 5 damage. Yep. Hey, that works. Okay, so my back row markers are dead. However, the main problem is this guy can still just get slammed, which is probably going to happen. I don't want him really to go to Death's Door, though he's going to. I mean, at this rate, it's just not going to happen. He's not going to dodge. Yes, he's not going to dodge. The reason why I don't want that to happen is because it does add stress to certain characters. So obviously we don't want stress. I want to avoid stress. At least we got one killed. I might even barbaric Yappa. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just give me one turn of like reprieve here. Just give me a little bit of time. The weld's very difficult. I'm trying my hardest to try to save as much stress damage as possible. It's very difficult sometimes, so here's to me trying. -6 speed for 2 rounds. That might actually work in my favor. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I only need to do 4 damage. Can we do 4 damage? 2 to 3, 1 to 2. The Vestal should be able to help me out here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And we'll just move the Flagellant right back and watch you drop. Alright. More deeds. We don't need those really, so pick that up. Yeah, we should take a Sapphire too, but I don't. Should I drop the medicinal herbs already? Ooh. I probably don't want to drop the DOT. It's only 1,000 gold. What am I rocking? I can hold more gold there. I got 2250 there. I'm going to bring out about 6,000 there on top of the 8. So I'm going to come out about 18,000 gold so far. Not the best, but the last couple of fights is really where I'm going to haul it in. And I don't want to chance anyone. I'm pretty far in now, so I don't want to go stupid gutsy and drop my bandages and then have someone bleed and just like drop out. Obviously, if I face a Nasher fight again and just so happens someone gets critted a couple of times, I could easily be in danger of losing someone, and that'd be just silly because I don't have a lot of roster spaces. And also at this point it'd be very, very difficult to turn essentially a 180 because, I mean... Oh, man, what is your trap? I need to check. What is your trap disarm chance? It's 90%. It's not great, is it? It's veteran are like 130%. No one in this party is really good at trap disarm. The reason why I'm trying with him is because he has the plus 10% to trap disarm chance trinket. So I think realistically, I'm just gonna go through here real quick. Yeah, I mean, he's technically on par with my best trap disarmer, so I don't know if I can really blame myself for trying with him. It's just, he is technically the best. I don't want this guy sighted, thank you. I don't need him to sight him. Does the Weld, like, especially hate Flagellants? Is there something I missed where they will only target him at all costs throughout the whole game? Did I miss something? Because that's what it feels like right now. Alright, 2 fights left. Let's go. Oh, thank goodness it's another easy one. Or is it merely a trick of the light? I'll actually turn the... See, these are tough calls. The reason why they're tough calls is I only actually have 3 torches left, which means I'm not really going to be able to get the torch back up above 80. So, and this fight was so low, but I will come out and get that box. So I guess I'll have to maybe write this dungeon off as just a get me a metric crap ton of deeds and a little bit of crest. 24? Yeah, 24. Metric crap ton of deeds and crest. Just kind of call it there. Sometimes you can't get everything you want in a dungeon. So next one I can maybe go a little more greed heavy. And it's still not going to be that bad in all honesty. But I can definitely turn off the torch after this. Get rid of the... okay, that's not terrible. I can definitely get rid of those, that, and that. So I can free up 3 spots, which is really good. Fortunate stun there. It was only a 50% chance, I believe. So, especially with him being one of the faster speeds on their team at 2. So he got like an 8 or something to go that quick. Which is really nice. Because he's pretty much dead next round. Can I do 4 damage? I can. I did more. Nice. Alright, so I don't need to worry about any other like weird slimes coming in. We can just now focus the towering echo slime. Hopefully barring any stuns. Excellent. And yeah, now we're just gonna start laying in. I mean, 3 damage. Gonna go chip. Ah, man. I mean, I've liked those crits on her. It's just ironically the Vestal has had no stress, and sometimes it feels like that's the person I just can't keep from not getting hit by stress skills. And for how often my Fledgling's been hit, my Man-at-Arms is the one who has the highest stress and just can't seem to come back down. He obviously doesn't have the capability to crit as much or kill, thus he obviously doesn't have the greatest chance to redeem said stress he does have. That is something you have to look into. Some damage dealers are very, very effective at getting rid of their own stress because of the crit darn. Because of the damage they can do. Because yeah, higher damage dealers, higher crits, more kills. That might get rid of 3. It does. Oh, no. Nope, didn't get in time. Alright. I was talking to someone earlier. Okay, I was about to say, that should do it. Yeah, this is just a percent-based chance, is it not? There we go. But yes, I was talking to someone, I was trying to say, I was like, I don't think the death sequence really allows you to kind of cheese it. And 1600 gold was definitely going to be the average. There's no way pitch black conditions would have only given me 600 for that fight. Maybe that is correct, but that fight's a little harder. So I definitely would have expected more than just 1600 gold. That is an error on my end, obviously. That should have been definitely called before. We're gonna hope for like an onyx or something this torch. Sometimes you get torch. Oh, I should turn off the torch completely. Yep. Okay. Still a good run though. I think we just with that might have eclipsed what, 22,000 gold? Oh, okay, not quite. What is that, 19,000-ish? Still pretty good. However, 48 deeds. Let's go. Took a lot of fights. Let's please keep negative quirks down. That's stress related, don't care. Resolution, don't care. So even though I got 2, it actually doesn't matter. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. So let's go look at our deed count now. 61, absolutely. I could easily cap this out, oh wow, my voice. Wow, this has been a great day for my voice. Good gracious. I'm actually probably going to cap that out. For the sole reason, I still got all of these people coming up, and I'm actually not going to be really diving into these right away. And 24 puts me at 37, which is only 7 away. So yeah, we're actually going to cap that out. We're not going to really buy a crap ton on anyone. We already going to also sell that. Yep, 2250. There we go. Oh, that's why I was thinking I was going to get over 20,000 gold. That's right. I was counting an extra 2 grand for that. You should do that if you plan on selling trinkets. If you look at your money stack and you're like, oh no, like I don't have anything. Well, just sometimes keep those trinkets in mind. Those trinkets are worth a decent amount, so they're not just magically disappear into thin air. The hag wouldn't be terrible. Oh, and the anticorium. That's right. I'm not going to use that, am I? It's actually not bad for the anticorium right now. I might keep that on just for the HP. So actually, you just put that on. Poor little girl needs some HP. Alright, now to the famous part of the video where I start scanning for other stuff. It's probably looking like a Cove medium, just because it's pretty easy. Silence in the crypts, it's not the best. I don't feel like doing that. I definitely want to do a medium veteran, very reliable. The individuals I want to get up would also be decent in there, so I think this is going to be an easy march straight back into the Cove. I'll probably actually keep these 2 people on. I could even keep the Vestal on, but she just turned level 4, right? Okay, she did. I do want to try to do a couple of the bosses, so I will be going to the Weld, and that's kind of tempting me just to do it. So I might just go in there, get me some crests, get me some deeds, get me back up to 44 easily. Sell that. That's worth 37.50, right? So what? I mean, my prize pool is already about $10,000. So actually, I tell you what, we'll do the hag, and since we're doing the hag, we actually want to change up party comp into our famous riposte duo combo here, and her. So there we go. All right, so we're gonna do that. For the hag, we only really need, that's maxed out. We'll do point blank maxed out. Destroy the pot. This is already maxed out. She just, I say, got all of hers. We'll do breakthrough though, just so she's a little better. Oh, wait, it's not even the fledgling I'm bringing in. I mean the Hellion I'm bringing in. We'll still max that out as well. All right. Then also, I don't know. The hag is weird. You kind of want to, she definitely needs stuff. There we go. You definitely want speed and damage for the pot, but you also want survivability. But I don't know if money's gonna be there, which has me slightly nervous because the hag she can sneak up on you. She can certainly kill you. So let's see if I can't just manipulate money here real quick. Try to get me enough money. Berserk Charm's not terrible. I don't know if I want to sell it. So I'm gonna have about 19,000. I need what, 8 grand? That should be enough. But if I was to fail, that would essentially bankrupt me. But I don't plan on failing, so I am going to go all in, essentially. And it is a medium dungeon, so we're gonna buy what we think we need and see how much money we have left over. It's gonna be maybe like 3,000, 4,000. Yeah, I'm not going in. So I always do that. Always take about 2 stacks of torches. Take 3 shovels just for safety. Like and 4 2 keys. I got 5 grand left. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Much longer video. That's why long dungeons I'm not always a fan of doing, because you take X amount of fights. But thank you so much if you've made it this whole way through. And keep on looking out for new videos to come. Hope you're all doing well.